everyone, Nicole Sauce here with my weekly update on the keto adventure I'm on. I'm starting week 4. It's day 1, week 4. It was a weigh-in day. Last week I was 192.8, I think it was, or 4, I don't know. And this week I am 190.4. It was 190.2 when I got up, and then 10 minutes later 190.4, so I'm calling it that because I think every scale, every time you step on it, is a little bit different. That's why you can't really be, I don't think, unless you have a special kind of scale, like the weighted kind. It's hard to be exact, but you know, it's close enough. And Friday, because I was just curious, I weighed myself, hadn't lost any weight at all. So I don't know what happened that was different. This is what my third week was like. So my third week, I was keeping myself under 1,800 calories, which turned out to be not a problem at all. In fact, one day I was having a hard time getting up to 1,800 calories while keeping my carbs low. So I got some advice from a friend to add oils like avocado oil or other oils that are low in carb or no carb, but higher in fat to A, satiate the hunger, and B, get enough calories for the day. Because one of the things I don't want to do is end up, when I tried Atkins once, I could not get above 800 calories a day, which is not good for your metabolism. So that's one thing. The other thing is the app. I use an app to track everything, and it's called Carb Manager. I tried 2 apps so far in this adventure, and the first one was MyNetDiary, which was really great, except for it's set up to default to a high fiber, whole grain, calorie reduction method. And I paid for their premium service to try to dial it in for keto, and it didn't work exactly. They were really helpful though. So they were trying to help me get it to dial in. But what happens with their app is they automatically set a weight loss goal. And then once they get that in there, it like adjusts your calories, and it would not let me enter the number of calories that I need to have. Somebody just walked in and I told them to be quiet. So they were great though. They gave me my money back after I tried it for a week, and I got this one, which is Carb Manager. What I like about it is that I have an online interface through the computer as well as the phone. It uses a lot of energy though on the phone, so I try not to keep it up and running. And the thing I like about it is it allows me to do custom recipes. The thing that doesn't work real well is I live on a farm, and like you can see behind me, I've got the eggs. I've got the scale out for tracking. Got my cheese maker press that I need to do. Almost everything I eat here is made from scratch, and almost everything that I find reference to in the apps are commercial brands of X, where they add things like high fructose corn syrup to their chicken stock. I boil the bones. I add an onion. So it's been a little hard figuring out where things are at a nutrition level, although I've done some of my own research online to figure out homemade stuff. So that's been one challenge. And also, if I do like a saute of mixed vegetables, there's no good way to do that other than to measure each kind of vegetable. So what I've started doing is weekly, I'm pre-chopping everything that I'm going to saute up, and then I'm writing up how much of each thing it is so I can figure out per cup of vegetable what the macros are. So that's how it's going this week. What do you guys think? What do you want to know about as I get into this journey? One other thing. I ran into an issue where I needed to add supplementary vitamins, and that happened it made itself known as my body was getting rid of toxins. My ankle got sprained, but I didn't sprain my ankle. So it behaved as if it had been sprained, and my Achilles tendon started hurting. And then I talked to somebody who mentioned I probably needed to increase my magnesium. So I've added some extra vitamin support, and then sometimes I'm going over 20 carbs with vegetables. I'm not eating any grains at all, but sometimes I will have extra vegetables just for the nutrient count. If you like this and haven't followed my YouTube channel yet, give me a subscribe. I'm seeking to get to that 1,000 YouTube number so that I can live stream from a phone while I'm doing other things. And if you subscribe, that helps me do that. Make it a great week.